The senior project was developed to find a way to keep seniors engaged in school all the way to the end of the year. Typically in high school, the seniors in springtime get pretty checked out. So we were looking for a way to keep them not just here, but really engaged in something. And Senior Project was the way to do that.
I think Senior Project is a great thing. I think it's very real world. I think it allows a student to pursue his or her passion. I think that it requires students to go beyond the classroom walls in conducting research and talking to people and calling people and meeting people and using types of sources that they haven't used before, and to create a product that they design themselves.
My essential question is, how can we strengthen New Hampshire's child protection laws?
Sound design affects video games.
It's about addiction and the ties with music.
There's, first of all, choosing a topic that you really will sustain you through the whole time. The research piece where you have to go in depth research. The outside expert piece where you connect with another human being to discuss your research. There's the applied piece where you apply your research to something, and then there's your public presentation, which are always impressive. That piece is what makes it unique.
My outside expert was John Zalenchak.
His name's Rick Pariser.
We can come together to understand the problem and to tackle the problem instead of avoiding the problem and not talking about it.
Oh sure, of course. Working with Amanda, it's amazing. She's an amazing young woman and doing really good work, and there's nothing better than lived experience.
You Google something, that's fine. Go get your basic facts. From there, then you can really dive into more specific. So when you think about like research, on online journals, then you'll really find like specific articles that will really drive it. And then my favorite is the life experiences where you learn from someone at a company, you learn from an outside expert, you go watch something, you go see something, you go talk to people, you interview people. And I think that's the most fun type of research, and I also think it's where the kids are going to learn the most. The presentation process for Senior Project, I think kids always find this, it's the culminating aspect, it's the telling of their story. They think it's like the end all of their project, but their project's really already been checked off. The whole school suspends classes and meetings, and we just focus on senior project presentations. The 2 presentation days are definitely probably my favorite 2 days of the school year. See the seniors cheering on each other, dressed up, formal. Really, when I look at them, I find like, okay, these kids are definitely ready for real life experiences. They're ready to go off and lead a team and create new things. Once the presentation is over, the panel, who's been following them all year, goes off. They go through the rubric. It's a 3-tiered rubric, and puts them either in a passing category, an approaches category, or a does not meet category.
So I still felt like there were a couple things that he could have defined more clearly up front, like, okay, your Pro EQ and your compressor are the 2 most important elements,
Right.
but we don't really understand what those are. And I think he got there eventually, especially with a compressor.
And plus I think he put a lot of himself into it, my gosh. Yeah. Heart and soul, and plus financially he put a lot into it.
She was so confident. She knew her stuff inside and out, and she was willing to go back and add that piece in. It's just so thoughtful and diligent of her.
We want these kids to go off and be able to give good formal presentations in any avenue that they can.
Yeah, I enjoyed my senior project overall because I got to choose what I wanted to do, so it was something that I could pursue a passion in.
I'll probably even be working on this project a little more even in my college years.
It was kind of a lot to take on,
And obviously senior year is busy anyways, and so that was the project that I took on, and I knew it'd be meaningful in the end, that I'd put all of this work in and got like an amazing product out of it.